across the country are facing a shortage, and tonight Jada Williams with how one local brewery is way ahead of it.
From tap to glass.
So without CO2, we'd be basically not a brewery.
Carbon dioxide, or CO2, is a huge part of a good beer.
Probably the most important gas that we have. We transfer beer with it, we carbonate beer with it, we package it into cans, kegs with it, and even so much use CO2 to pour draft beer.
But there's trouble brewing. Nationwide, there's a CO2 shortage, stemming from both the pandemic and contamination at one of the largest CO2 production sites.
Friends of mine own a brewery in Boston, and they completely out of CO2. I almost didn't believe it when I saw it. I don't know how they do it. You'd be dead in the water without it.
Right now, Magnanimous Brewing isn't feeling the pinch, but Eric Holland says that doesn't mean they're not prepared.
Yeah, we have a couple contingencies, but no CO2, no beer, so we'd be in trouble.
Big Storm Brewery President L.J. Gavoni says prices have increased dramatically for them.
Sometimes that factor to 3 to 4 times what we paid only 2 years ago.
But the brewery has an environmentally friendly workaround to generate the majority of its CO2.
It's simple. It is just taking that CO2 that naturally is generated by beer fermentation, storing it for future beer use.
CO2 is just one issue businesses are facing. Inflation and other shortages still have the potential to drive up prices at your favorite stop.
I suspect we'll see prices going up very soon for on-premise bars and restaurants, off-premise grocery store, liquor stores. And no one's raising their prices because we want to. We're raising our prices because we have to.
In Bradenton, Jada Williams, ABC Action News.